Good evening. Welcome to Jack's Stress Detox Meditation. Before we start this video, I'd like you to first like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date with the new content. And so you can be a good person, because if you don't subscribe, then you're apparently not a good person, according to me, which is a very credible source, by the way. Okay, we will start this detox, as you could call it, meditation. Tape thingy. Okay. So close your eyes, lie down, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. This meditation is basically about breaking down a wall of stress, a red wall of stress between you and Mexico. Just kidding. It's between you and your dreams and your happiness. So anyway, we will begin with the actual talking part. So now we're going to do muscle freeing exercises quickly and then start the de-stressing thingy. Okay. So curl up your toes. Relax. Tighten up your feet. Relax. Tighten up your lower legs. Relax. Tighten up your knees and thighs. Relax. Tighten up your hips. Relax. Tighten up your abdominal muscles. Relax. Now, tighten up spinal cord area. Relax. Tighten up your chest area. Punch your chest and tighten up that area. Relax. Now, tighten up your shoulders by pushing your shoulders so far into your neck that you feel like Donald Trump. Relax. Tighten up your legs, your arms, and elbows. Relax. Now, tighten up your neck, I guess. Relax. Tighten up your chin by pushing your chin deep into your chest. Relax. Now, Tighten up your cheeks area by giving a huge smile. Relax. Now, tighten up and clench together your teeth. Relax. Now, tighten up and we'll push down with your left pointer finger, your right nostril, please. Relapse. Now, do the same thing with your right pointer finger and your left nostril. Relax. Now, tighten up your eye sockets. Relax. Now, tighten up your eyebrows. Relapse. Now, tighten up. Now, tighten up your forehead and scalp. Relapse. Now, we are done with the body freeing exercises. Now, I'm going to work with you so we can tear down, shred it down that Trump wall. Okay, so we're first going to do that by helping you relax. Now we've relaxed your muscles. Now, let's give your brain some relaxation. What is one thing that makes you happy? One thing that makes you happy. Okay. Now, try and picture that thing really well in your mind and then think, why does it make you happy? Why? Is it obvious? Is it more subtle? What about you? Is it just satisfying? Is it like noises, some certain noise, or music? Or is it something like your wedding day? You are the one who chooses. Okay. Now, we are going to start attacking that wall. Now, have you relax? Thank you then. We will keep going. So now, what we're going to do is think of something that stresses you out. Don't think about it too much. Just have it in your head, in the back of your head. What's one thing, not that stresses you out too much, but one thing that kind of stresses you out a little bit. Okay. Now, think hard. Why does it make you stressed out? Is it rational? Is it irrational? Is it obvious? Why is this thing stressing you out? Okay. The average thing that stresses someone out is irrational. And the thing is, though, that everyone has irrational reasons for things. But the thing is, you're able to do stuff about it. You just need to treat it differently. Don't overthink things like that. Don't take on more than you can do. Because here's the thing. Humans are always going to get stressed out about things that are work or relationship related. It's just a fact. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Everyone has to live with stress, but you choose how to deal with it. Don't build walls, okay? Okay, so now, think of another thing that stresses you out. And this time, think of something a little more important. Not something that makes you crazy, but something that stresses you out that's more important or bigger to you. Okay, now, is this thing rational, or do you think you're overthinking it? The answer is most likely it's probably worth getting stressed out a little bit, but it's not worth getting as stressed out as you think usually. Some things I could be wrong about. Some things you're underthinking. But think about it. The average thing you overthink. And everyone, even the least stressed out people, overthink things. Sometimes. We're going to do this exercise on 3 more stressful things, but then we're going to do 1 more exercise. Then you can be off with your night. Okay. Think of another stressful thing. Think of something really stressful. And something that you have control over. Okay? Because here's the thing. Things that you don't have any control over, those are not irrational things anymore, but you have to live with those. The things that you can control are really what we're targeting right now. What is one thing that's really, really stressful that you can control? Like an upcoming project, a relationship, some other really stressful thing coming up. Okay. Now, think, why does this thing stress me out? Why does it stress you out? Now, is it really rational that this thing is stressing you out? Or does it seem completely irrational and actually stupid when you think about it? Chances are it's the second option. Because here's the thing. The bigger you're stressed about it, the more likely you're overthinking it. Now, think. But think. What can I do to make it less stressful? And why am I overthinking it? Why is it irrational? Ask yourself those questions. Okay, if it's rational, then if you're stressed out about things that either actually seem rational, and if you ask someone else would really seem rational, or because you're stressed out about things that you can't control, you can choose the way you react to them. But that is for a different meditation. You can leave if you're like that right now, okay? But, so now, does that thing you were thinking about a minute ago actually seem rational anymore? Does it seem like that stressful anymore? The answer is probably no, right? Okay, we actually have one more exercise we're going to do. Then you'll be off with your note. Okay. Think of it literally. You are literally when you're stressed out, you're building a wall between you and your happiness and the person you want to be and your dreams by building a wall. That's the way you can. Everyone gets stressed out, but the most important part is not being stressed out, is the way you choose to deal with being stressed out. You're basically, what you need to do is you need to make it so that your body doesn't automatically make it like overthink it. Your body, you need to, when you get a stressful thing, you just need to be like, oh, maybe it's not that fun, but it's not terrible. If it is actually terrible, then don't be stressed out. Because here's the thing about stress. Stress doesn't help you focus. And honestly, it's not the best system. But we're humans, and that's just human nature. It's human nature to get stressed out, isn't it? But that doesn't mean you can't stop it. You can make yourself less stressed out. You have control over these things, not me. You have control over the way you act. Think about that for a minute, literally. You have control. Think about something right now in the next minute, and just something that you think is stressing you out, but something that you can tackle to the ground. Think about how you can tackle it, and then tackle it to the ground right now. Don't do anything, just think about something you're overthinking, and bring it to the ground. I know you can do it. Okay, so now, we are almost done. Now, were you able to tackle something down? We're going to tackle one more thing, and then we'll do a minute of breathing, and then you'll be off. What is one thing that you have control over that you really stressed out about, really, like extremely stressed out about right now. Something you have that you're able to change. If you don't have anything, by the way, for this criteria, then you can probably leave now. Just remember to leave a like and subscribe. But for the people who are still here, is that thing making your mood less great? Is it making you less happy? Chances are it is. So, but why is it making you stressed out? Okay. Can you justify it? Can you justify why it's stressed out? Does it, if you told me why it's stressed out, if you thought of it, really, does it really stress you out? Or is it really rational? The reason you think people are going to care about little details or of something or anything like that? Well, it's human nature not to. And that's the thing that people don't realize about other people. They know that they wouldn't care, but then they're always like, no. Is it actually stressing? Is it actually that stressing now that you're thinking about it fully? Not what could happen. Now, is it stressing you out anymore? The chances are not as stressful as it was just a minute ago. Okay. Now, here's my biggest advice for this. Here is the best way. Here's the problem. Here's what makes you stressed out. Thinking, what is the worst thing could happen? And it's not thought of as being pessimistic, but it is exactly what being pessimistic is. It's literally pessimism 101. You think of yourself as a pessimist? You don't realize it, but you make things seem a lot worse, probably. And everyone does. It's human nature to always be looking for the problems in something. And it's a good trait. It's also not always helpful in this day's society. You need to think, is this rational? Instead of, oh my God, what could go wrong? And you first of all should be thinking, how can I get this done? Not what could happen. What could happen is not up to you completely. When you just don't overthink it and do a good job, you probably can do a good job. Okay, we're done with this meditation. Please like this video and subscribe to stay up to date with my latest content. Bye.